And in fact, Tiki Taane is re-releasing the album In the World of Light, featuring some bonus tracks as well. He's also going to be up for awards this week at the Vodafone New Zealand Music Awards, and he joins me on the line this morning. Morning, Tiki.
Good morning, bro. How are you?
Very well, thank you very much. Are you excited about this week?
Yeah, I am actually. The New Zealand Music Awards are always a mixed bag of emotions.
Yeah.
Lots of nerves, excitement, and also complete shitting yourself. But especially when you're playing live on TV. But I'm happy, man. I pulled together a really good band. We're going to do a pretty crazy performance, so I'm looking forward to it.
And you only get to perform like what, one tune or something, one or two tunes?
Yeah, you got like 4 minutes to do it.
Yeah.
And it's live, so if you blow it, then.
Have you got dancers this time?
I had performers, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. What a spectacular. But today you are re-releasing In the World of Light. Did it go out of print or something?
Yeah, just about. I thought, this year's been a crazy year, and a bunch of tunes have popped up in regards to the album, like the acoustic song I wrote and recorded live in Tauranga for New Zealand Music Month. It's called Freedom to Sing. Yeah. It was about my arrest in Tauranga. That one came about, and then Crushington did a massive remix of Soundtrack to Forever, which has been smashing dancehall around the globe. I thought, wicked, definitely add that one. And then the Rugby World Cup opening ceremony sort of fell into my lap, and myself and Optimus Grime did a remix of the track featuring the Auckland Philharmonia Orchestra. Huge. And it was really epic, and it's really beautiful. And I thought, I'll put these 3 tunes on the album, give it one last push, and then I'll move on to the acoustic album. So this is the last push before I move on to the acoustic album. And it's more of a snapshot really of what's been going on since March when the album came out. Yeah.
And as you alluded to, the arrest that happened as well. Now, weren't you going to invite the police up on stage at the music halls or something?
Yeah, no, I did actually get as far as sitting down and talking to the police. We struck up quite a respectful relationship, because we at the end of the day, I had 3 2-hour mediations with the police. Yeah. They wanted to drop the charge, so they said, hey, can you come in, Tiki, and sit down, let's talk this through. And it was really intense. You can imagine it, me sitting on one side of the table with my lawyers, the police sitting on the other side of the table.
It's like a sit-down.
And then the mediation people in the middle. And, of course, I got to say my things to the officer that arrested me, and he got to say some things to me, and we ended up coming to... it was really nice. We cleared the air. The police admitted it was a misunderstanding. They dropped the charge. Yeah. And so we struck up a really, really good relationship after that. And then I thought, it would be kind of cool to have the same guys that arrested me come on stage. Yeah. And they were actually really into it. But there was only one thing that got in the way, and I can't really go into it. But from that, though, there's another police outfit that have jumped at the chance. So I can't give away anything more than that. So you got to watch it on Thursday night. Oh,
cool. Now, are there any future, even though the charges were dropped, right? But are there any future repercussions? Is there still some kind of record a blemish on the record, or would you have any trouble travelling or anything like that?
No, because once again the charge. There's only one charge, by the way. And it's such a minor charge. It's disorderly behaviour, likely to incite violence.
It's more fun to say charges, though, eh? It's more, charges.
Yeah, well, it's just one charge.
Okay, right.
and it's been dropped, So there's no criminal record. There's nothing, So there's not a problem travelling at all. And even if I was found guilty of inciting violence, I'll still be able to travel as well, because it's such a minor charge.
Is it? Okay. All right. Cool. So an acoustic album on the way.
Yeah, man. I've been working on it for about 2 years, and I've just put it on the back burner because I've had so much to do. I've had my record to produce and mix this year. I've done the Adults album, John Too Good Sing. I've just done 660's album, so I've been pretty flat out. So this summer I'm going to enjoy playing around New Zealand, Australia, and then I'm going to hunker down and get into the album for winter, and hopefully this time next year I'll have a finished acoustic album.
And where will you be for New Year's?
I'm going to be with Shapeshifter at Coro Gold in Whitianga.
Okay. Busy times, man. So much on.
It is. It's awesome.
And as you said there, the involved with the Adults Project, and is the Tiki Dub studio now for hire? People go out there and do albums?
Yeah, I'm totally. But I've sort of, I get asked to do a lot of things, and I've got to keep one hand in my career, and then also I mix Shapeshifter, so every gig they do, I've got to be there for that and organise that. And then there's all these other projects, so it's pretty tricky. I tend to only work with people that I really, really get on with, or I've known for a long, long time. Like John Toogood from the Adults and the 660 guys, we hit it off straight away, so things like that. Eventually, bro, when my solo career starts to peter out, I think I'll sit back and I'll start setting up the studio and getting young musos and bands in and making records for them.
And sitting there on the chair and saying, I remember when...
I know. Hopefully I won't be that old and crusty. But
sadness, of course, in your hometown, Papamoa Beach there, with the Rena disaster. It's not over yet, though, is it?
It's not over yet. The fears are that the ship is going to break in half.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
You've been down there.
I moved to Papamoa in January with my partner and my son.
Yeah.
And it's just been, it's been really hard to sit back and watch what's going on. But I've got to say big ups to all the volunteers and everyone that's down there doing their best with their scrubbing the rocks and raking up the oil and putting it in bags. And so the cleanup has been incredible. It's just we just don't know how much oil is going to actually wash up again. If this ship breaks in half, then it's going to be really, really bad. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they can get the oil out before that happens.
Otherwise, you'll be down there in the white overalls.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I went down there the second day, and it was washing up like black plague. It was horrible. It was really hard quite emotional to see that. So. Definitely, if anyone out there wants to volunteer, there's volunteer helplines and stuff. You can go down and do your bit. And hopefully, as I said, hopefully the ship doesn't break in half, and hopefully they can get the oil off in time.
Indeed. Nice thoughts there from Tiki Taane. Thanks so much. We look forward to seeing you on stage at the Vodafone New Zealand Music Awards, and also good luck as well
Thanks, man.
In the categories you're nominated in. Cheers.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for ringing. See ya.
Tiki Taane. Nice. And here's, of course, Come Fly With Me featuring Sambora.